Yeah, I had therapy.
Thorough. Therapy always thorough as well. Initially, I'm big on mental health.
Like all that street stuff, bro, is not it, bro. You either gonna be dead or in jail. Stay out of the streets.
I actually had therapy.
That's a hard question.
Ask them about your kids' mental health.
Yeah, I had therapy. Like,
I feel like therapy is like, I don't know, like top 10 important.
Cause they be trying to think we gangsters, but like I just like the color black.
Get a job, take care of yourself.
Positive and keep yourself from being incarcerated because the prison system is nothing but the modern day slavery.
What's going on, y'all? I'm sitting down here with street therapy with my man TJ. I want to give a shout out to Finishing Touch Carpentry, LLC. Make sure y'all tap in. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy TJ, man. We back here with another episode, man. We got Kel Ross sitting on the couch. What's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, how you been, man? How you feeling?
Man, I've been good, man. I've been good.
What you been up to, man?
I've been on my carpentry thing. I just graduated trade school, April the 12th. So that's what I've really been on lately. Yeah, that's what I've been on.
So tell us about trade school, man. What is it about trade school? What was that experience like for you versus going to regular school? You know what I mean?
All right. I'd say the difference is you chasing a career, for one. And for two, the experience for me, it was great. I was able to be around some positive people and some people that held each other accountable as men, because, growing up where we from, we don't got that many positive role models, that many positive leaders. And my trade school where I went to, PTTI, we was very family oriented. Like, it was like a family in there. And they'd grind me up like they my brothers or they my pops, grind me up if I'm doing something wrong, and make sure they stay on top of everything and make sure they teach me the right way how to do everything,
So it's that discipline.
Discipline, yeah, for sure.
That's what we need, man, in our community.
Yes, sir.
That's definitely going to bring us right into basically the main question, man. So tell us, how was it growing up for you in Philly, man?
Growing up in Philly.
Tell us where you from, stuff like
that. I'm from West Philly. I grew up on the south side of Market, but, I went to school on the north side of Market, so I knew both sides. Growing up, I'm gonna say it was rocky.
Right.
It was rocky. It was real rocky. I ain't had no daddy, Mom was struggling, Section 8. And we ain't had the best relationship. Yeah, we ain't had the best relationship. So I wound up leaving to go move with my grandma in an apartment. It was a 3-bedroom small apartment on 61st and Locust. Small joint. It was my uncle, my 2 uncles, my aunt, my grandma, me. So me growing up, I ain't never have like a room for real, Once my little brother and sisters was born, I ain't never had no room. So it's like, I was always the odd man out. So I'm always the one sleeping on the couch. I'm always the one sleeping on the floor, you feel me? Like, so, yeah, I felt like the odd man out a little bit. So I moved with my grandma. I used to sleep in her bed, sometimes sleep in my uncle's bed, but my grandma always tried her best to make a way for me. She always tried her best for me. My grandma, she was the one. She was super solid.
So living like that, right? How was you able to cope and how was you able to get through some situations? Because usually sometimes, how it sounds like growing up, you really didn't have anybody to turn to. You get what I'm saying? We had Granny, but I bet you probably didn't want to put as much on Granny.
At all.
So going through some of those trials and tribulations, knowing that your situation might have been different than somebody you was cool with or somebody you went to school with, how were you able to cope and manage and get through that growing up out here?
If I'm being honest, I never got to until if I'm being honest, it took a while for me to mature. And I say I probably matured like a year and a half ago. Like fully matured. Like I can honestly say I'm a man, I know who I am, and I'm honest with myself. So, yeah, I'm mature now, but yeah. What took me to get there though was, what took me to get there was an experience, a traumatic experience that I'm currently dealing with to this day a little bit, but I can honestly say I'm a better person today. I can honestly say I am who I want to be today, and I'm going to keep going forward. Yeah.
And what keep you focused on that mission?
My son, my child's mother, yeah, she definitely keep me on that mission. My auntie, she keep me on that mission. They keep me motivated, just wanting to keep doing better, because once you start seeing the results of all the positive things you're doing, it make you want to keep at it, and not result back to any negativity for real. And with that being said, my grandma's birthday is April 22nd. My birthday, April 23rd, just passed. Yeah, just passed. So that was like my twin, not like my twin, but like that's like my dog. Yeah, like, and my grandma, she passed away. You know, her boyfriend, he killed her. You know, so I wish growing up I could have went straight positive for her, but I really ain't had nobody. So with that being said, it's positive now.
About what you're doing now.
And what I'm doing now.
You know what she wants.
Exactly.
That's how I feel about my granny.
Exactly.
I was doing negative, but I know what she would want.
Exactly.
Do what she would want.
Exactly. Exactly.
So have you ever been locked up?
Yeah, I got locked up a few times, but I ain't never have to really sit down. But honestly, currently I am fighting the case currently. And I might have to sit down, or I might not. I don't know how that might go. But I'm not gonna say I'm not worrying about it, but I left it in God's hands. However it's gonna go, it's gonna go. But I know I'm gonna stay positive no matter what, and when I come home, I'm gonna maintain this journey that I'm on right now.
Right, that's exactly what you need. So with that whole process,
You need some remodeling in your home? Business looking raggedy? You got a hole in your wall? That cement breaking up? Need a fresh paint? It's the summertime. The place supposed to be looking good. Well, look, I got the man for you. Go to Instagram right now. Extreme Constructions LLC. DM them right now. Get your business looking right. Get your place looking good.
with that whole process, right? So you're saying right now you're currently going through something, right? So
Yeah.
it's like we fighting with the system.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, I've done some time myself, so I know how that whole process is. We fight with the system, but then again, I'm still out on the street.
Yeah.
So explain that process of that mental process that you might be going through, or you know, what's keeping you grounded to know, like, listen, it might get dark, but I got some sense of light.
It's a battle.
Right.
It's a battle. Cause sometimes you could be sitting playing basketball, it come to your head like, damn, I might have to sit down, man. Like I gotta sit down. So what keep me grounded is a constant battle. It's a constant battle. But what keeps me grounded is, like I said, this mission that I'm on now, everything that I'm doing now is like, I know however it might go, I'm coming back to this.
Right.
And I'm gonna be somebody in this world. And my son is gonna be well taken care of in this world. My family's gonna be well taken care of. No matter how this go, I know once that time is up, I'm gonna hit the ground running.
Right.
And nothing gonna stop me at all, so.
So being, ripping and running in the streets as we was growing up, we take a lot of losses.
Yes, sir.
We take some losses with death, we take some losses with money, or we just take some losses mentally.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to speak on some losses that you experienced in the streets that kind of made you feel like, man, I'm kind of cool, I'm more so this way.
If I'm being real, I took a lot of losses. But what made me be cool out the street, let me start from the beginning. I lost a lot of good friends.
Right.
A lot of good friends. R.I.P. Tashim, R.I.P. Seem. They was two of my closest friends. Well, Seem died to cancer, but that was one of my dogs that we was out there every day together, That was one of my best friends. Tashim, he got killed. That was traumatic growing up because around that time when you're ripping and running the streets, you might think it's just normal a little bit, but once you get a distance from it, you like, that shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was traumatic. Like, that was not it. That was not it. But what made me take even a further leap to really get out the way was when this backdoor trend started coming up, when friends stopped being as loyal to each other, and when people not showing that they love each other for real. Like, you would be around 20 niggas, nobody really love each other out here. Nobody really love each other. They willing to, y'all have a little argument, nigga ready to take a pistol on you and ready to go wherever with it. Right. And you will be in your head. Like me, I was always a thinker, sometimes an overthinker. I'm like, when I go through something too crazy with a friend, I'm like, damn, I thought this was my man. He willing to go here. But it is what it is. Like, I guess now I'm far away from that shit. Like, yeah.
So how has some of that violence impacted you from seeing that and being around it? How did that impact you, like mentally, physically?
Honestly, it impacted me a lot. Cause I feel like the more when I got away from it, I started to feel like I really needed therapy. Like, because it take a toll on how you interact with people. With normal people in the normal world. Not saying the streets is not the normal world too, but it's a whole different environment. Like, it's a whole different environment, so you kind of get used to getting shot at or people dying around you, motherfuckers dying of fake pills and all kinds of shit. It kind of get normal, but when you get away from it, that's when it really affected me. So, like I said, the stuff that I'm doing now in carpentry, it helped me escape that. Mentally, I'm still a work in progress. I ain't gonna say I'm 100 the bull like I want to be, but I'm a work in progress. But I know I'm doing good. You feel me? I'm on my way.
So, with that being said, have you ever seek therapy before on your own, or maybe through some type of program or anything?
Yeah, I did seek therapy. I kept calling, setting up the appointments. But I'm not gonna say school was in the way, but it kind of was. Right. So I was going to school every day, and I forget, damn, I got that appointment, I gotta go there. Right. And I got that appointment, I gotta go there. But I kept forgetting, so will I go though? Yeah, I will go. Just to make sure I'm staying sane or on the right path.
Therapy definitely helped, and then, earlier you said you're fighting a little case with it. So even with that'll look good in the courts.
Yeah.
That'll definitely look good in the courts because now you're taking the own initiative to basically go rehabilitate yourself before they try to go throw you somewhere and say, yeah, you crazy, you need some help.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, when we get done with this, John, definitely try to go get on that.
Right.
Just for the paperwork trail, you go up in front of the people like, no, I'm already 10 steps ahead of y'all.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So definitely, man, shout out therapy on that. So what are some of the biggest needs you feel like we need in our community where we come from, man, that we don't have or we didn't have when we was growing up?
For one, we need way more activities. Right. We need way more gyms. We need way more jobs. For one, like, we need way more opportunity. I feel like a lot of people need I'm not gonna say a big homie, but they kind of need a big homie. They need leaders in all these neighborhoods. A real leader that take you the positive route. And sometimes these guys need a hand to hold them and walk them through it. I promise you, if it's like that in the hood or in our neighborhood, a lot of people gonna be successful. Right. But they need somebody to walk them through it every day, call them every day, and that's not a low blow or nothing, you know? But even though some people is considered adults, I know a lot of people who didn't grow up with the proper guidance. Right. They didn't.
So what is that, how should we be responding to that? How does it look us implementing it? Say if we all just band together and went to go do something in the community, how does that look? What would be an example for you?
An example for me would be, if we go to the neighborhoods, we should have a bunch of job opportunities. Like at least like a few little managers with us, with certain companies, like set up a little job fair right on certain neighborhoods every block. Like every once a month or something, set up a job fair here, set up a job fair here, set up a job fair here. It'll change a lot. It'll change a lot. And the younger guys that's like 14, even 13 to 16, they need to go to them power centers like we used to add to. But keep that and stay on that until they can branch off and know what they really want in life. Yeah. We need the power centers. The power centers, you think about it growing up, they kept you out the way. And them football teams come get you from the spot. Well, you could, man, shout out Coach D. Shout out E, man. Shout out E and Coach D. They had, that was a blessing for real. And them snack times y'all used to have. Snack time, yeah. I needed that.
So look, man, with that being said, man, what is some advice that you would give to your younger self? And what's some advice that you give to the younger community watching?
Some advice I give to my younger self and to the young community watching is you know what to do. Do it. Because everybody, we all got right in our brain somewhere. Stick to that. Stay on it. Keep going. It's light at the end. I promise you, it's something there for all of us, bro. Like, it's something there for you. Whatever you like to do, find your niche. I went to 3 different trade schools till I found my niche. I found my niche. I love it. I love it. And it brings so much joy and positivity into your life that you never thought you would be here. You never thought you would feel this feeling. So, man, stay positive and try your best. Like, and them people that you're around, you feel like they not on that, you gotta get away from them. Sorry, but you do. You gotta get away from them in order to go where you wanna go. And you want that big house, right, in the sticks, right? You want that fancy car, right? You gotta go about it the right way. Everybody don't make it like Big Al Chapo and all of them. Everybody, nah, you can't beat them. Everybody can't beat them. You might have that couple homies in the hood that's winning off all the work and all that. Everybody can't beat them. And then you don't know what it took to get there, and you don't know what's coming behind that. So try to stay positive, man, and stay out the way. For real, yeah. Just finished up the interview with Street Therapy. Shout out to my boy Taj, man. This was great, man. It really felt like therapy. You feel me? Because I got to release some things, and I feel very free-headed, like free-spirited right now. You can find me at allbusiness_low on Instagram. You can also follow my business page. I'm a carpenter. Finishing Touch Carpentry _LLC. Man, I do everything. I frame your whole house up. You hear me? But all right, peace, y'all. Tap in.